Hey, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. All right, if you missed my last video, which was the 30 days of no candy, which is almost 40 days, by the way, still haven't ate any, go back and check that out. Sorry, my chair is making noises. Go back and check that video out. I talk all about my 30 days no candy, why I wanted to do that, and talking about habit tracking, which is what this series is going to be all about. Do not worry, the thrifting videos, book related videos are not going anywhere. This is just something in addition to those that I'm doing. I am just trying to catch up on my thrifting items. I have quite the death pile still. So I just have not needed to go thrifting recently. Yeah, I'm just trying to play catch up. So I will have a haul video coming up to show you guys, and hopefully I can get through this stuff within the next few weeks and get back to thrifting. But we are still reselling over here, still thrifting, still reading, so don't worry, this is just something in addition to that. So habit tracking, what is that going to look like? So I plan on doing, I did get this idea based off of Jennifer Madison. I will link her channel below. I did link it in my no candy video as well. Her channel is really great. She has grown quite a following over there, so go check her out. She's also doing 75 hard again. This is like her third or fourth time or something, but second time. She did it recently too, so second time most recently. If you want to follow her, she's really fun to follow. So but I cut this like kind of layout from her where she films kind of a week in her life and then shows the 1 week every Monday. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. And what I'll be showing is just kind of what I'm eating during the week, any activity that I'm doing, and the reading that I'm doing. Those are kind of the habits that I'm tracking, and I'm going to be tracking them just on my Kindle Scribe here. So I'm going to be tracking, I know you can't really read it, but I will show you everything in the video coming up. And don't worry, I'm not going to be doing this long-winded intro on every video. This is just for the first video to tell you what I'm doing, and that's it. So yeah, this is the, like, I'm not like meal prepping. These are just meal ideas for the week that I mapped out so that I'm not scrambling for ideas, you know, midweek, like, oh, what should we have for dinner? What should I do for this? Because sometimes it's just me during the week. Sometimes my kiddo's not with me and it's just me. And those were some of the days that I was spiraling and really going over the edge on eating and whatnot. So this is to keep myself accountable. And so, yeah, in my time, it is Friday. So I've been almost 1 week already doing this, and it's going really well. And it feels really good to check off a box at the end of the day. Like, I've completed this, I've done this, I've followed my meal plan for the day. So it's going really well. So this is for next week. So anyway, that's what the kind of the meal plan is going to look like. And then habit tracking my activity and reading is going to be really easy, but again, it's to keep myself accountable. I want to be active 3 days a week. I'm not calling it working out. It's just active. Like yesterday, I had physical therapy. It was a literal workout for 30 minutes. So I actually had today as my active day. I'm not doing that because yesterday it was active. I was drenched in sweat after my physical therapy. I'm so sore today, so I'm counting that as my active day. So 3 active days a week, 20 to 30 minutes, whatever my knee can kind of handle or my body can handle. That could be a bike ride, elliptical, a walk, a strength training video, a swim, mowing the lawn, PT, whatever. So this is just kind of mapped out for, you can see it's a like 20-minute walk or whatever, and then reading 10 pages a day of a book, which is maybe really easy for some people, but I noticed myself there would be days where I was like, oh my gosh, I have not picked up a book. So and I enjoy reading, and I need to make time for it. So yeah, I've been doing really well with all of those as well. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, is showing you the meals that I'm eating, the pages that I'm reading, just, you know, when I'm doing that, when I'm making time for that, and the activity that I'm doing. And then if anything else exciting is happening during my day, kind of like day in the life, but not really. I still will maybe throw those videos in here and there, but this is just kind of more of a concise, you know, to the point. And then I will be showing you my weight here and there. My weight fluctuates so much, and it's not necessarily something that I'm super focused on right now. So yeah, it's just not that important to me at the moment. But I am showing it to you in this video. And I'll probably show it to you like beginning of the week and the end of the week, and it is what it is. Yeah, I know people are curious though, like Jennifer Madison will show it in her videos, what she is at the beginning of the week and the end of the week. And I'm always curious, like, hey, because she is on a weight loss journey. She's lost over 50 pounds and she's doing a great job. And that's something that she is actively trying to achieve. It's not something, I mean, obviously it's something that I need to do and want to do, but it's not really part of my current plan, quote unquote. Maybe after this 30-day challenge, it will be. But yeah, it's something I do, I guess. I do weigh myself. I do like, I don't want to say track it. It's not something that I'm like focused on though. My weight has no, like, it is what it is. Oh, sorry. My light thing is, okay. Well, I'll just hold it for a second. It is what it is. So there's my explanation of what this series will be, of habit tracking. And I hope that you'll follow along. So it'll be, I guess, Monday through Sunday videos. And then I will have the videos up every Monday, hopefully, Monday or Tuesday. And then, so it might be, I might not be doing Monday, Wednesday, Thursday uploads. It might just be like Monday, Fridays. I'm not sure yet. Because I think I will be working a little bit more in July. But I'm not sure yet. So hopefully I'll have a video up every Monday of this series, and it will be a culmination of my week. So that's what's to expect. And so let's get on with the video so you can see how I did a first week of habit tracking. Let's go. Good morning. It is Monday the 23rd. I'm working this morning, so just doing a quick bagel on the go before work. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Okay, at work, I brought a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I had almost already finished. I brought some carrots for a nice little crunch. What else do I got? Oh, I got dried pineapple and dried mango. So delicious. Yum, yum. I think that's all I brought. It was a really yummy lunch. Okay, here's my dinner for the night. I'm having leftovers. I have some rice leftover, broccoli, and some air fried salmon. I'm also having a little bit of cottage cheese with pepper. If you don't know, cottage cheese is one of my favorite foods. This is legit one of my favorite meals. Sometimes I will do it a little bit different and like marinate my salmon or do like a yum yum sauce or something like that, do different veggies. But I did it really simple because my son likes it this way, and I made it for us the night before. Not last night, but the night before. Yeah, so having leftovers. It looks delicious, so bon appetit. About to read my 10 pages. I'm starting The Great Gatsby. It is our book club pick for the month. I'm just starting it right now, but it's a really short book, so I should have no problem finishing it. So I'm gonna start that now. All right, for dessert, I'm having my vanilla Greek yogurt with some granola. I didn't realize I was almost out of granola, and a few chocolate chips. So that is what I will be having for dessert. 172.0, it is Tuesday, June 24th. All right, bike ride is over. I did 20 minutes and 42 seconds. That was my goal. It was actually yesterday's goal, but I wasn't feeling very good, so I switched it to today. And yeah, got it done nice and early this morning. It is a beautiful day out. So on to the rest of my day. Just wanted to show you guys, I'm doing some hard-boiled eggs in my air fryer. I didn't know if everyone knew that you could do that. So I'm doing it at 250 degrees. I like mine pretty hard, I guess. So I do it for 18 minutes. If you want them a little more soft-boiled, do like 15 minutes. I can link the quote-unquote recipe or just the directions down below in this video as well, just if you want the directions. Okay, here's my breakfast for today. I absolutely annihilated my eggs, so ignore that. But 2 fried eggs with about a 1/4 cup or so of cottage cheese. And then I have a little dish here of some cut up strawberries, 3 strawberries. And then in here I have my Buff Chicks Buff Coffee in the mocha frap flavor. I have this every day. It is absolutely so delicious. And just a little dollop of whipped cream on top. It's like a little dessert. It's so good. So this will be my breakfast, and this should hold me over for a long time. I'm still not sure if I'm going to eat lunch before work, on the way to work, out, because I have work at 2 o'clock. So it's kind of at a weird time, and I'm eating breakfast at 9 o'clock. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to play it by ear, because this is a hefty protein-packed breakfast. So I'll just see how I feel. After they come out of the air fryer, put them in some ice water to cool off, and then you can peel them. Okay, at work, I decided to bring some peppers. I've been loving sweet peppers lately. I also brought this little protein pack thing. I just had one left, so I wanted to get that eaten up. And I also brought my hard-boiled egg. I just brought one with some of that, what's it called? Everything with a bagel seasoning. And then I just had a little bit of dried pineapple left and some mango. I didn't eat all of that. I just brought it in that bag so I didn't have to get another bag dirty. Yeah. I think I ate most of this though. I was pretty hungry by the time I got to sit down for lunch at work. Okay, here's my dinner. I'm having leftovers. It's the like birria taco or birria meat, I guess, from Aldi, and I just put mine in the slow cooker. This is just leftovers though from a few nights ago. These are not authentic like birria taco. Do not come for me, guys. And then I just mix a little sour cream with lime juice, top it with cilantro, and there we go, quick and easy. Yeah, don't come for me. These are not authentic. I don't have corn tortillas. I'm just using the 0 net carb tortillas from Aldi. So yeah, this is what I'll be having for dinner. All right, for dessert, I'm having my yogurt. with my granola and chocolate chips. I did weigh out my yogurt just to make sure that I don't go crazy. So if it looks like a lot, it is the recommended serving amount, actually a little bit under. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be having for dessert. Okay, so going over kind of my like menu and activity of the day. I know this may seem kind of silly to people to like cross off, but it feels like, you know, a sense of accomplishment, and it feels good to like check something off of a list. Yeah, and it just kind of keeps me accountable. I think I'm gonna like doing this kind of like weekly menu, even if I don't stick to it 100%. It's kind of nice to just look and see, okay, what did I have kind of mapped out for the day, and I can go from there. If it doesn't sound good for the day, or if I'm like, oh shoot, like yesterday I had protein coffee listed and protein shake. I did not have any milk yesterday, so I wasn't able to do that. And that was fine. I just pivoted and did something else, but everything else was pretty much the same. And then today I did do eggs, cottage cheese, and my protein coffee. I did not do a protein shake today, just because my stomach was feeling a little bit off, and it didn't sound good for to bring to work. But I did do hard-boiled eggs. I did my the dried pineapple, and instead of carrots, I brought those peppers. And then I also brought that other little like protein snack pack thing. So I stayed pretty on plan for that. And then I had my leftover burrito tacos and my yogurt. So I stayed pretty on track today. So that feels really good. I'm gonna cross these off my list, and we'll go to the like activity. Okay, I already did a little check mark of my 20. Oh, I forgot to put minute. I'll erase that and do that. 20-minute bike ride. Yesterday, you see that I did a little frowny face because I was going to do my 20-minute yesterday, but I wasn't feeling very well. So I just did it today. So I did a 20-minute bike ride this morning and read 10 pages a day. I ended up reading more like 40 pages a day. So we can check that off. I accomplished that. So yeah, I did everything that I was supposed to do today. So that feels great. Tomorrow I have a 30-minute walk, film, question mark, and then read my 10 pages. I'm not sure if I'm going to film or not tomorrow. I might do that Thursday or Friday. I haven't decided yet. We'll see, because I'm off tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the filming mood or if I'm going to want to be in like a cleaning, reselling, doing things mood. So we'll just see. That's why I put a question mark, because it's just depending on how I feel. So far, so good. Day 2 is done. We'll see you tomorrow. It's Wednesday, June 25th, 172.0. So I was gonna go for a bike ride or a walk, but it is fixing to rain anytime. I was just gonna go on we live like on a dead end road here, but I get so nervous about bear this time of year, and something was definitely trying to get in our garbage last night. I don't know, so I'm just like a little nervous about it. If I was on my bike, I don't know, maybe, but it really is gonna rain like any second. It's I just looked on my weather app, and yeah, like literally any second. So I'd rather not get caught in the rain. So I think I'm just sitting outside. It's really nice out right now. It is like what, 9 o'clock, 9:19. So I think I'll just read my 10 pages or more. I think the chapter has like maybe 20 pages in it, or 15. So I'll probably read a chapter in my book, and then I'll have my breakfast. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I mean, minus the rain that's coming. And then I'll probably do like the elliptical or my treadmill for my 30 minutes today. Yeah, because unfortunately I think it's supposed to be raining like all day today. So yeah, that's a bummer. Started to rain. All right, I'm having my breakfast a little later, but here's my 2 eggs that I annihilated again. Cottage cheese. Oh, I forgot to put my pepper on. I gotta do that. I'm having my 3 strawberries and my Buff Chicks protein coffee in the mocha frap flavor. I think protein wise, this is like a little bit over 50 grams of protein, give or take. I can put it on the screen. But yeah, I think it's like 50 grams of protein. So a great way to start your day. Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this. Okay, it's like 3 or 4 hours after breakfast. I'm gonna have a little lunch. I'm just having a couple peppers, sweet peppers, and then I'm having, I just did a hard-boiled egg with some light mayo, a tiny bit of dill relish, and then a couple of these chopped up, like, they're kind of like spicy pickles. And what else? Just salt and pepper, I think. And then a little bit of the juice from the pickles, and then a couple of the pickled red onions on this multi-grain bread. I think this is from Aldi. It's the 45 calorie. Oh no, this is Sara Lee bread, I think. I don't know. It's a 45 calorie bread. So that is what I'm gonna have, and I might have a few. Let's see if I can find it. I might have a few of these Flamin' Hot. They're the fries. You can have like 33 of them for 150 calories. I'm not gonna have 33 of them, but yeah, I might have a few of these too. They're really good. If the Flamin' Hot Cheetos are too spicy for you, I think these, I actually really like the texture of these, and they are not as spicy as the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So here, I have like, they're just, I'm sure everyone knows what they look like, but yeah, they're so good. So I'm gonna have a few of these too, and that'll be my lunch. Okay, I'm having a little snack. I wanted something sweet, so I'm just having some, this is sweetened dried mango, and this is just dried mango unsweetened with a little bit of chamoy. So good. I do like it on its own too, but when I'm home and I have access to the chamoy, I love the chamoy. So I'm gonna have this, and I'm watching the Vordelac. It's like a foreign film. I think it's French on Tubi. I think it's a vampire type of film. So far, it's very weird, but I like it. So I'm gonna go enjoy this. Okay, I'm a little out of breath. I just did the elliptical I was gonna do 30 minutes, but y'all, my knee was really starting to hurt. It was starting to like radiate down my shin. So I did 21 minutes. I'm really happy with that. Because like I said, this is my first week of getting back into any movement since hurting my knee back at the very end of April. So yeah, it felt good to get movement in. My knee is absolutely killing me. So I'm going to ice it, get my brace on, and it'll feel better. But I do have physical therapy tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see what he says. But yeah, there was my movement for the day. Felt great. Can check another thing off. All right, it's 6 o'clock, time for dinner. I'm having leftovers again. So probably my last night of these leftovers. I'll probably I'll probably throw the rest. I don't have that much left. So yeah, this is the birria meats, whatever, from Aldi. I know it's not authentic. I'm just telling you what it is. And then I have the sour cream mixed with lime juice and cilantro on top. If I want to have like a second one, I'll probably just eat the meat and not do a tortilla. So I'm going to go enjoy this. Okay, for dessert tonight, I'm actually not going to do my yogurt. I'm going to do a mug cake. I like to have these once in a while. It just sounded really good since I'm kind of out of my granola. I'm getting groceries tomorrow, so I just did like a chocolate mug cake. It's not like a healthy protein one or anything like that. Although, oh, I should have tried to use my protein. I'll do that next time. I kind of forgot that I had protein powder. Yeah, so definitely going off the menu a little bit for my snack tonight, but that's okay. I do need to get more yogurt as well tomorrow, so this just sounded so good. So I'm gonna go enjoy this for my dessert. Okay, so let's go through the day. I did do 20, it was supposed to be 30 minutes today, but my knee could only do 20. So I did do 20 minutes on the elliptical. I did not film today, so I'm going to put line through that. Oh God. Okay, whoops. I didn't film today because I just did a bunch of other productive things around the house and kind of relaxed today. It was my day off, but I did do productive things, and I already checked off that I read my 10 pages today. I read more, it was probably closer to 20. I just read a whole chapter in my book, which I'm really enjoying, by the way. And so let's move on to the food. Okay, so I did have eggs with cottage cheese and my strawberries. I did have mango for a snack, and I did have an egg sandwich. With my egg sandwich, I did have a few of those hot fries and peppers, but I'm not going to write that in, that's fine. And then I did have burrito tacos for dinner. I didn't have yogurt. For dessert, I had a mug cake, so I will write that down just so I have it on the menu. And then looking towards tomorrow, I will either have a breakfast sandwich or a bagel. It'll just depend on how much time I have in the morning before work, if I have time to like make an egg or not, or if I just quick do a bagel to take with me in the morning, and then I will bring my protein coffee with me. I only work a few hours tomorrow because I help out with the children's program at work on Thursdays, so I'm not going to be like bringing a lunch. So I'll probably just, when I get home, and then I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow after work, and I have to get groceries and pick up my kiddo. So I don't know, tomorrow when I get home, I'll maybe just have like a hard-boiled egg or something. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time to put ribs in the crock pot before work tomorrow, so that might change too. So that might change onto Friday's meal. So, but that's okay, because it's just a suggestion. It's there, but I'm glad that it's there as an idea. And I did put the ribs in the refrigerator tonight, so I'm setting myself up for success, but it's okay if it doesn't get done in the morning. Yeah, so that's the plan. I have it mapped out, and I did start mapping out next week's, or, meal plan. The weekends I'm not like too pressed about, but I will still map them out. But yeah, I'm not like super pressed about it. I'm not gonna like go off the rails or anything on the weekends. I will still mostly stick to what I'm doing, but I'll still map it out too. Yeah, so I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is 7:45 on Thursday, June 26th. I actually have time to eat breakfast before work and not take it on the go. So I'm going to do 2 eggs with my 1/4 cup of cottage cheese. I actually like measured it out this morning. And I'm going to have a piece of toast this morning too, since I'm not going to be having like lunch. After work, I have a doctor appointment and then get groceries and pick up my kid. So it's gonna be a little bit later in the day until I get home. So yeah, I'm gonna eat a little bit heartier of a breakfast. So, and then my protein coffee I will have, but I am gonna take that on the go with me. I'm gonna bring that to work. So yeah, this is my breakfast. I will see you a little bit later. Okay, just got home. It is almost 4 o'clock. I picked up groceries. As you can see, I am starving. I think we're just gonna have, I was gonna do ribs. You guys, I said that I might not have time to do in the crock pot this morning. I probably would have had time, but I just didn't do it. We're gonna just do it tomorrow, ribs and potatoes. So tonight we're just gonna do chicken quesadillas. I bought another rotisserie chicken, so that's what we're gonna do. But before I get my groceries away, put away, I'm gonna quickly eat hard-boiled egg with some everything but the bagel seasoning. I just need to put something in my tummy. I'm so hungry. So I'm just having that, and then I might have some, we bought some like dill pickle peanuts, flavored peanuts or something, and I might snack on a few of those. Ooh, I think they're right here. Hold on. Yay, I can show you. These nuts, dill pickle flavored yeah, I'm gonna snack on a few of these while I put away the groceries. All right, dinner, I'm just having my chicken and cheese quesadilla with some pickled red onions. That is just a chili mango. We bought a little package of them today, so I'm having one of those on the side. A little bit of ranch on the side to dip if I feel like it. And that is dinner tonight. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It is 4:18, so a very early dinner, but like I said, I haven't had lunch today. I haven't eaten since breakfast except for my little snack I just had, so I'm so hungry. So I'm going to devour this. I'm having some tea because I'm like freezing. It has literally rained nonstop the last 2 days. Like, we have had such nice weather and now just, but anyway. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea and I think I will read my 10 pages in my book. All right, for dessert, I'm having my yogurt. I did measure out my yogurt and my granola. I do not do the full serving of granola because that's like over 200 calories. So yeah, I just think that that's a lot. I did get more granola today at the grocery store. Happy to have that back. And then a few chocolate chips. So, ending the night with my sweet treats. I do look forward to this every night. I don't know, I like it. All right, let's go over our day. So, breakfast, I actually had a lot of time this morning. So, I need to change this because I did not have, whoops, any of this. I actually had eggs and toast. Oh, and I had cottage cheese. And then I did have my protein coffee. So we can cross those off. I did actually have a hard-boiled egg. I did not have a salad, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't know what that was all about. And then we did not have ribs and potatoes for dinner because I didn't get around to getting that done in the crock pot, which is okay. So we're going to move that to tomorrow's menu. So I'm just going to put quesadilla, and I did have my yogurt. So had to switch a few things up, but for the most part, I kept it, I feel good about eating today. And then I just went through my grocery list, and I got everything on my list. So I feel good about that as well. Let's go through activity and reading. Okay, I had PT today. As you can see, I just added this in because this was blank a second ago, and I had my 30-minute walk or movement for Friday. I had PT today though, and it wasn't just like do a couple movements or let me see you on the treadmill or elliptical. It was a literal 30-minute workout. I was drenched in sweat after my appointment. And mind you, I was like in my cute little like capri like wide leg jeans, like looking cute from work. So not really like PT workout material. But yeah, I was dying dead. My knee is killing me. So even my Fitbit was like, "Oh, we're working out right now." It was like, "Keep going. You're doing great." I'm like, "Girl, I'm just at physical therapy." But yeah, it was a literal workout. So you bet your booty that I am going to count that towards my movement for the week. So look at that. We did 3 days of movement. So if I get any more in this week, that's just going to be extra, but I'm not going to worry about it. I will just take this off for tomorrow unless I decide to do something. But yeah, I'm definitely counting towards that today because I was dying. So yes, we can check that off. And then I just got done reading my 10 pages. It was more like 20. As you know, those chapters are like about 20 pages or so, maybe a little less. I don't know. No, I think it's about 20. I don't know, whatever. I'm still reading The Great Gatsby. Really enjoying it. But anyway, that was my day. I feel very accomplished today. I had a good work day. Maybe I can show you a little. Oh, I don't think I took any video today, actually. Maybe I can just put in a picture of the birds that we had in today for the program. It was really fun. But anyway, that was Thursday, June 26th. And I will see you tomorrow. I am off the next 3 days. I'm very excited. And what I'm going to do right now, actually, since I went grocery shopping today, is I will kind of map out my week ahead as far as meals go and maybe movement and activity. So I'm going to actually do that. Maybe I'll show that, or maybe I'll show that more tomorrow. I'm not sure. So maybe I will leave you here and see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is a Friday, June 27th. I'm having my breakfast. It's about 9:30. I'm having 2 eggs, cottage cheese with pepper, 3 strawberries, and my protein coffee, my Buff Chicks Mocha Frap protein coffee, the usual. I do not work today. So excited to have a day off, hanging with my little dude. Yeah, I don't have any plans today. I might film a video today, I'm not sure. Going to, excuse me, try and do some reselling stuff, I think, like get some stuff listed. I don't know. I have so much stuff to list. But for right now, we are going to go and enjoy our breakfast. Okay, I actually did end up filming 2 videos today. So, whoop. It felt good to get those done though. It is now 1:37 already. This day is flying by. I filmed 2 videos and I actually started editing this video. So that is what I've been doing. Nothing too productive. So this is going to be kind of my more lazy day. And then the weekend, I will probably be doing reselling stuff. I still might do resell stuff today, but right now I'm getting a little bit hungry. Yeah, so I think I'm going to eat something and I will show you what I'm going to eat for lunch. All right, for lunch, I am doing the Market Side cranberry kale salad. I'm doing like half of the bag, and I added my last hard-boiled egg and some of the rotisserie chicken to it. And then I also added some pickled red onion to it as well. So this is what I'm going to have for lunch. It looks so yummy. I'm really excited to eat. And it is 1:52. Sorry, I accidentally cut that off. It is 1:52, so I'm going to go enjoy this. And I'll check back in with you later. All right, it is dinner time. This portion looks huge, but this plate is like really tiny. I'm having ribs, which I did in the crock pot, mashed potatoes, and then I'm just doing a side of like marinated cucumbers, onion, and tomatoes. And you guys, I always have my water with me. It's pretty much the only thing I ever drink. So unless I tell you otherwise, like unless it's my protein coffee in the morning, or if I tell you like I had tea last night, it's always water that I'm drinking. So I'm going to enjoy this. All right, it's dessert time. I'm having my yogurt, of course, with my granola and chocolate chips. I'm just relaxing. I just finished dinner and then did the dishes. Feels good to have that done. The only thing I didn't do is a crock pot because it is still quite hot. So I'm letting that cool down and then I'll do that. But it feels good to get that done. So I'm going to enjoy this. Alrighty, it's the end of the day. It is 9:56. So let's go through my food. I already checked off my breakfast. lunch, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do like tuna or a hard-boiled egg for kind of my protein, and I went with the hard-boiled egg, and I had that in my salad. I did also have chicken with that, and then we did have ribs and potatoes for dinner, and I had yogurt for my dessert. So I also had one of those chili mango slices. I forgot to show you guys. Like I think it was when I was cooking before I cooked dinner. I can't remember. Or after lunch, one of those two. I literally can't remember. So that was that. Okay, as far as activity goes, I did my 30-minute movement yesterday actually, so didn't have to do that today, so I'm just gonna take that off. I did film today, and I just read my 10 pages. It's more like 20 pages. I just read a chapter in my book. So done and done. Feels good that I got some filming done today too. I got the intro to this video filmed and another video filmed, so it feels good to do that. Tomorrow and Sunday I just have my reading to do. We are actually maybe gonna go pick strawberries tomorrow if it's not pouring rain, so that might be some activity that I can get in. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys again in the morning. Good morning. It is 8:21 on Saturday, June 28th. I'm actually having cereal this morning. I don't know, some days you just can't do eggs. It's the weekend. I'm gonna go off plan a little bit and just have some cereal. So this is the Special K Chocolatey Delight. So that's what I'm gonna have. I actually have a pretty bad headache, but I promised my son that we would go pick strawberries this morning. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna leave here pretty soon after we eat. So I'll take you along there maybe too a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and get ready and go.
Go back there, Moldy one.
Okay, let's find some good ones. Ooh, this looks like a good one.
Ooh! That's pink. I don't want it.
That one's a little pink.
That's kind of pink.
Well, he's already off, so you might as well throw him in.
Yeah.
You know.
Kind of hard, but it's a little pink, but it's fine. We just don't want it to be completely pink.
Right.
That's so squishy. I'll take that one.
You want the squishy ones?
I don't like squishy ones.
Oh, okay.
I don't even want harder ones because I don't have to literally just break my weak tooth. Why do I want to do that?
There might be some good ones in here, baby.
Oh, look at
Like
this.
right here.
The perfect one.
Let me see.
There's even some.
Perfect.
Some.
So much for having burgers tonight. Yeah, so this was not the plan. So after strawberry picking, I was like, oh, let's go to the thrift store and then go to Subway. Okay, well, we get to the thrift store. It's randomly closed. And we're like, okay, we'll go next door to Subway. Their registers aren't working. So we went to McDonald's. It was not on our plan, but we had a fun lunch date together. All right, I finished my book. Did way more than 10 pages today. I think I read, like, what was I on? Page 120. Yeah, I think I was on like 113 or something. So I finished it. I ended up loving it. I'm actually surprised that I really enjoyed a classic, but I did. I'm hopefully going to try and find the movie to watch too. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the old one or the newer one, or maybe both. I don't know. So yeah, got my reading done for the day. Okay, this is really random dinner, but we were gonna have burgers, but obviously we had burgers earlier. So, pivoting a little bit, this is so random. I'm having a chicken salad, the other half of that salad kit, a side of mashed potatoes from leftovers last night, and the leftover cucumber salad. So, really random, not at all on the plan today. I guess this is just going to be kind of my big back day, and we're just going to go from there. Although this isn't bad, but it's just not, yeah. The weekends, like I said, are going to be, might be all over the place, and that's fine. So, yeah, and I've been snacking on some strawberries too, of course. I've had a few throughout the day. Might have some more later, but anyway, I'm going to go enjoy my dinner. Okay, it's yogurt time. I'm having my yogurt with granola, chocolate chips, and strawberries. These strawberries we picked are so delicious. They're so good. This will be my last food of the night, my big back day. It is 6:45, so I'm gonna have this, and then I might do a little bit of cleaning up around the house, and then kind of call it a day. This was a very low-key day today. Tomorrow I really need to get my butt in gear. I hope I wake up with a little more energy, but I have had this headache all day, so that has not helped. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, let's go over our day, which did not go as planned at all. Basically, none of this happened except my yogurt. So this was just kind of a fail of a day. Let's just write. The only thing, yeah. I mean, I technically did have a burger today, but it was at McDonald's. Was not planning on eating out today. Wasn't planning on any of this today. But guess what? Life happens. Things happen. There's going to be times where I'm not home, where I'm going to be eating out, or I'm going to be having to change up the menu. So you just got to pivot. It is what it is, okay? So, yeah. What I will say is I'm okay with what I had for dinner tonight. Like, I feel good about that. So that's that. Let's go to our movement and reading. Okay, Saturday, read 10 pages a day. Actually, I'm going to write finished book. And we did pick strawberries, which wasn't like a tense amount of work or anything like that, but there was some movement involved. I did get outside today. I sat outside a lot and read my book, which was so nice. So that felt really nice to do. Tomorrow, I might mow the lawn. I don't know. We'll see. I am starting my day or my weeks on Monday, not Sundays. So tomorrow we'll wrap up the week. So yeah, we already have one weekend tomorrow, which is pretty cool. Hopefully I can stay more on plan tomorrow. I think we'll kind of just be doing like leftovers for meals the next couple days since, yeah, things didn't go as planned today, but that's okay. So I guess I will just see you guys back here tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. It is Sunday, June 29th. I'm having breakfast. I'm getting a very late start to the morning, but back on track this morning. I'm having my 2 eggs, cottage cheese with pepper, my fresh strawberries that we picked yesterday, and my Buff Chicks protein coffee, my Mocha Frap protein coffee that I will have linked down below in this video if you guys are interested in trying it out. I believe you get $10 off your first order. So that is what I'm having this morning. Yeah, it'll feel good to get a little bit back on track today. I did unfortunately wake up with the headache that I had yesterday. It's still lingering, so that is a bummer, but yeah, anyway, not sure what I'm going to get up to today. Hopefully some reselling stuff. I need to list stuff badly, but I'm going to go enjoy my breakfast now. Okay, I decided to come outside and have my lunch. I'm having one of those, like, have you seen like the single serving of the salad packets? I'm having one of those. I think it's like the green goddess one, and I added a packet of tuna and a little bit of cottage cheese to add more protein. So I know it might not look that great, but it's gonna taste delicious. And then I'm having a little bit of my cucumber salad stuff on the side. Gonna be yummy, yummy. Oh, the cops are doing something. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit outside and enjoy this. It's quite cloudy out, but it's like 80 some degrees, so it's nice and warm. I've been getting a lot of reselling stuff done today, getting a lot of stuff listed, so that's good. Having a productive day, exactly what I needed. So now I'm going to enjoy my lunch. It is 2:20 something. Alright, decided to just have some fish that I did in the air fryer, some homemade tartar sauce, and corn for dinner. Had to pivot a little bit from the menu just because I didn't want to make like another big meal and have a bunch of leftovers just by myself for the next few days. So this is what we're having. This is what my son requested. So this is what we're gonna have. Looks delicious, so I'm gonna go enjoy this. Okay, I'm actually not gonna have any dessert tonight. I'm stuffed. So let's go over the last day of the week. So I did have my eggs, protein coffee, cottage cheese. I didn't even have a lunch idea for today. So I'm just gonna put that I had a salad. We're just gonna leave it at that. And then I wasn't sure what we're gonna do for dinner tonight, pancakes or fish. And we did fish, so I will just erase everything else. And that was my day. I did have that snack in between too. I'm just not going to worry about that. And let's do activity. All right, read 10 pages a day. I started a new book. I started Riley Sager's new book today. I read a little more than 10 pages. It was like a chapter and a half. The only reason I stopped reading is because I was starting to fall asleep. I was just getting really tired. So not from the book, just I was just tired. So yeah, so that was week 1 done and dusted. I'll do maybe like a better recap in next week's video. I'm just not feeling it right now. But I feel really good to have week 1 under my belt, and George just came in. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first week, and we'll tune in for next week. And again, let me know down below what you liked, what you didn't like, but be kind, please. And I will see you back here next Monday for another habit tracking video. See you then. Bye-bye.